This is A Minute with Marty. Got a great topic for you once again today. It's unlocking employee potential, the importance of ongoing training. And once again, we've got Matt Glennon with Paylocity with us to go over this topic. Matt, it is great to have you once again, my friend.
Yeah, thanks, Marty. I appreciate it.
You know, training is important with all size groups, but really on the small companies, a small business, that might be an area where they lack some things, lack some training, or just lack things to help remind them. And this topic today, I think, is gonna help those that seeking a payroll company that can kind of help them, set those things up on ongoing training. So let's talk about it and kind of, lead us into that today.
Sure, absolutely. So Marty, you might have heard this before, but training is really the bridge between where you are and where you want to be, really empowering you to reach new heights of success. So from a training standpoint, it has really increased the discussion point for business owners really over the last century. But since the past several years, it has needed to kind of evolve because of the hybrid and remote roles, demanding the need of a continuous learning away from the office in some circumstances. So training is vital for employees, both growth within the company, because it equips them with the necessary skills, the knowledge, and expertise to perform their jobs effectively. Continuous training enables employees to stay updated with industry trends, new technologies, best practices, enhancing their productivity and efficiency. So training really fosters that employee motivation, that engagement, that satisfaction, which we talked about this before. It's really leading to a higher job performance and retention rate. Additionally, investing in employees developed through their training kind of demonstrates a commitment in their professional growth, which can result in increasing loyalty and dedication to that business and organization. So overall, training is playing a critical role in fostering a skilled and competent workforce, which ultimately contributes for the company's success and the competitiveness in the marketplace.
Yeah. Now, I'm a techie kind of guy. I like technology. How does something like this that Paylocity provides, how does that help in the training?
It really just gives them another tool, within the workplace to just, for companies that never had any kind of trainings, to customize them specifically to that industry. It's really just an opportunity to continue to grow your people. So if you come in as a new hire, or you're an employee in an existing position and you're trying to be promoted into a different role, well, a lot of times they need some background on kind of what's expected of them. And that training is such a crucial part of it. You don't have that set up beforehand when they're coming as a new hire or they're transitioning job roles, then it's likely that they're not going to be successful in that opportunity. So that's why, we've really kind of created this program, this solution, which is the LMS, or learning management system, to allow businesses to take that step and make sure that their employees are supported.
I like the idea of reoccurring frequency.
Yes,
it keeps it in front, and especially things like OSHA.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so that's part of it. Different industries have different regulations, different compliances. And that's still, any workplace that's open is going to have a certain number of things that they have to kind of adapt to. So give you an example here. So for businesses really looking to put their best foot forward, Marty, Paylocity is offering this LMS, or learning management software, to see the progress of each employee, whether they are a new hire, an existing. This solution is assigned with basically ease of use. So what you can see is we can set trainings to recur based on frequency or a timetable. You're using state required compliance courses. There's product training. There's create custom courses for individuals or entire groups. You can actually keep track of the progress, where you set due dates and are able to monitor these trainings for completion. either both online or in person with tracking capabilities. Leaders and experts in particular areas can actually create those custom trainings to be shared either with your team or across an organization. And this can be broken down by job title and even function. So even kind of tailoring these trainings will, with these features that records your screen, you can add audio, you can build out quizzes, and even areas where the leader can sign off on the training. So that's a big part of it. As we know, as the workplace is changing, have the ability to have video, have audio, have those recordings, and to send those out. It really is engaging the employee much more.
Yeah. I like the idea of accountability, because like you said, people are spread out so much now. It helps keep that accountability and be able to track that, so you can always say, Mr. Employee, you got to do your training.
Absolutely.
So that's a good thing. Now, all of this, it is wonderful and great, and helps the small business keep track. What's the cost of something like this?
Typically, where we found is sometimes they come on not just with an LMS training, they're coming on with either a payroll and HR conversation. That's part of it. What we're seeing is a lot of companies who started with us with payroll, started with HR, or a combination of both, have actually added this solution, kind of after the fact. So there's some ways to actually work with either current clients or new clients that want to potentially bundle this opportunity. And obviously there's a lot of integrations that kind of work with that. So, there's different packages based on the company and what they're trying to accomplish.
Well, that's good. That's because, and I know sometimes companies don't know what they need until they need it. So it's great to be able to add some of this later on once they realize, hey, man, I'm kind of lacking in that area. So that's great. So as we wrap this up today, any last bit of information you want to share?
Yeah, there's one other part that, kind of important for small business because it changes based on the industry, but just want to highlight there's this aspect of training that is kind of tied to following OSHA guidelines very closely. This has really been extended to all businesses across the US, but just to name a few who stand out would be your restaurant industries, your medical and dental practices, as well as manufacturing plants where heavy equipment is being used on a daily basis. So Paylocity has developed this learning management system to foster a safe, OSHA compliant work environment. With these areas, they cover things like active shooter, back safety, bloodborne pathogens, driver safety, emergency and fire, first aid, hazard chemicals, personal protective equipment, work-related injury with illness recording abilities, and then of course like slip, trips, and falls. So Marty, what we're seeing with these trainings are they're really here to aid or help both the current and new business owners who want to make sure their people are safe on the job every day.
Yeah, man, it's almost like unlimited information, unlimited training. You can just about name it. That's some good stuff today. Matt, I really appreciate you taking the time and educating our small business owners on what's available to them. Because like I said, knowledge is power, and this is some good stuff. So I appreciate your time again today.
Absolutely. Thank you, Marty.
All right. Everybody else, it's A Minute with Marty. Hope this was beneficial to you today, and have a good day. Take care.